Well, hello, we are live today. And if you guys wonder why I'm looking this way, because I'm doing my hair today and I am in the best hands. I am here with my girl, Karen. Hi, Karen. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you doing, Lenka?
I'm doing great, girl. I had it on for like 25 minutes now. So we have about 10, 15 minutes before I need to go and wash it off. So I have some great questions for you because I fell in love with your products. But before we tell everybody what it is or how it came about, I want to know a little bit more about your story. Tell us how it all came together.
Well, thank you so much. I'm in Houston, and I've been a hairdresser for many years. And some of my clients who didn't have the time or the money to visit me in the salon on a regular basis said, I hate box hair color, but I don't have the time or money to color my hair in the salon. Can you sell me some of your good stuff in the back?
Yeah.
And I couldn't, but I wanted to help them out. I mean, they're my friends, right? Every client's a friend. But I thought, how could I make that work? How could I solve all the problems that hairdressers have? One, how can I get cream hair color? How can I make sure it's salon hair color? How
Mhm.
can I get it customized? Because sometimes we have a brown and we mix a little bit of a red in it, or we mix a little bit of a blue. How can I design that? And then I also thought, how can I design the developer? Because a lot of people don't know this, but it's the developer that creates the strength of the hair color. And when you buy box hair color, they just do one size fits all. But as a hairdresser, I need anywhere from 5 volume up to 30 in varying amounts based on what you need. And I need to have those options. And then the application process. So anyway, many years of development, founded a hair color company. I have it manufactured in Italy, and they're in tiny tubes because I wanted small tubes for home use. Because once it's dispensed, it loses its strength. And so I wanted it in small tubes. So that's how it happened. And I tell you what, I'm just a little girl, you know, in Houston, Texas, who had a big dream that thought I can make this happen.
And
And it's going great.
it's going great, and what a perfect timing. I was gonna say, like, this happened a couple of years ago, right? But now that we are all stuck at home and all the hair salons are closed, at least here in LA, we're still closed. So it's perfect. I mean, I'm in love with it. And you guys, you need to know, I took some images before I put this on today. It comes in mail, like you email or text or message Karen or call Karen, and you're like, girl, send me my color. And like 2 or 3 days later, there is a box in your mail, and you open it, and I'll show you how it looks because I took pictures. I'll post them underneath. And it's just, you open it and it's like Christmas. Like, there is so many things in that little box. There are all the brushes, there is the thing to clean your face if you mess up, there is like the thing you put, like the cream, so that your skin doesn't get dirty. Then you have like
Yes.
the colors and all that stuff, the developer. You have gloves, you have 2 pairs of gloves. How smart is that? So you dirty ones, right, as you put it on, and then you take them off, you throw them in the trash, and by the time you go to wash your hair, you have new pair of gloves. Like, you don't have to go back to those dirty ones. That's what I love. And another thing I love, when you mix it, like if you guys are used to mixing like the over the counter, like, purchased at Target, whatever box color, it stinks. This one doesn't. This one, like, you mix
Right.
it and it's not that yucky smell. It's amazing. Like, I'm obsessed, and I want to know how you did it, because I mean, how you did it, you're an expert, that's how you did it, but we never met person to person. So I'm in LA, you're in Houston, and one day I was standing by my window and we were like chatting live, and Karen was like, okay, let me see your grace. So I'm like, hey, look at, here it is, right? And through the phone, I have no idea how you did it, but through the phone, she was like, oh, I know what you need. And then the box comes in and it's like a perfect match. So how did you do that?
Yeah. You know what? It's just years of expertise.
Hmm.
Years. I can look at anyone's shade and I know exactly where they are, what they need, and what I need to do to get them to change their color at the roots to match the color on the ends, or any color correction. I know how to solve that. It's based on experience and understanding the color law theory, the science. And that's also why with other companies, you choose the color. No, not with us. No, with Della Ricca, we choose your color. Because can you imagine? You go to a hair salon and the hairdresser needs to pick your color. That's so important. And thank you for trusting me because you didn't know.
I
Yes.
mean, I didn't know, but I was like surprised, like pleasantly surprised. And of course, I trust you. So it was amazing. And you ladies, like, I put it on and my hair grows fast. Okay. I'm drinking collagen. So you guys know my nails, my hair grows really fast. So the grays are coming. Like, I need like 1 box per month. And it's less expensive than my regular salon visit. It's way less expensive. So I'm saving money, I'm saving time because I don't have to go to any salon. And my experience when I used to go to Aveda, right? You get your hair done there, and with their colors, it was like my scalp would be all itchy afterwards. And with this one, I don't have that problem. So amazing, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, part of my philosophy is less is more. Less is more. I use the least amount of ingredients to get what I need without trying to develop great marketing terms. It's just color and what it needs to be.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so tell us, Karen, now that we are stuck at home, I want to know more about hair care in general. Like, you guys only do colors, or do you have more, like a broader spectrum of products that you offer?
I am in development right now
Cool.
for some new shampoos and conditioners and styling aids. I'm working on a styling aid.
Wow.
You know how your hair feels great right after you color it?
Yeah.
For some reason, it always feels fluffier and yet smooth at the same time. Like, how could I get that? That's what I'm working on, a styling aid that can make your hair feel like you just colored it without the damage, but with a great volume in your hair and shine. Yeah, so that's
Shiny and bouncy. That's what we want. Yeah.
yes, shiny and bouncy. Yes, I think that's
Wow.
kind of cool. So
That's
you know how
exciting.
I'm in
Yeah.
development, and hopefully it'll come out in the next few months to the end of the year. But yes.
That is really exciting. So, and then if you could give us like 1, 2, or 3 great advices on what we really need to pay attention to now that we are stuck at home, like how do we make most out of it? And also, what should we be watching out for? Like what to avoid? Like what kind of mistakes could people possibly make when they take care of their hair by themselves?
Here's what I find: the number one reason that I see damage or drying in your hair, because dryness is what's bad for your hair. You know, so a lot of people aren't going to like this, and that is overuse of the flat iron.
Okay.
And oils. Now think about it. Oil feels great, right? But if you put chapstick on your lips all the time, they get drier because moisture and oil do not mix. So if you put so much oil in your hair, you're pushing all the moisture out. Thus, your hair keeps feeling drier and drier. And they keep putting more oil on and more oil on. And I go, stop with that oil. That is designed for a little bit like makeup on your face. Makeup looks great and feels great. But if you put a 1/2 inch thick makeup on, that is not good for your skin. The same analogy goes with the oils that you put in your hair. A little bit is all you need, and it goes a long way. If your hair is over drying, you're using too much. That's one hint. And then the second thing is, you know how it always says to shampoo twice?
Yeah.
Okay. Shampoo twice is good at the scalp. But what if, I always say, condition twice as well. Condition on the mid shaft to ends, especially if you color your hair. Condition your mid shaft to ends twice. That first stills it, but you need to go in and add a little bit more shine at the end. And so that's my 2 hints during this time.
Oh, wow. And it makes so much sense, right? Like, especially that oil and water don't mix. I'm guilty of that. I use the Moroccan oil that I put, like, I would shampoo, I would condition, and then before I blow dry it, I do the oil and I
Yes.
just leave it in. So yeah, I need to stop that. Wow, I didn't know
You
that.
just got to use it in moderation. Use
Yeah,
it in moderation.
yeah.
Yes.
Wow, well, thank you, thank you,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
And what do you do for your hair?
Well, I don't put any product in my hair. I never have. I've just never been a big product person, but I shampoo twice and I condition twice. And I have two different conditioners. I have a thick conditioner and a fine conditioner. I put a fine conditioner at my roots and a thicker conditioning on the mid shaft, rinse it out. And then I use the thicker conditioner just on the mid shaft to ends again. And I just love the way it makes my hair feel. And I shampoo about every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Because I also think it's good to let some of your natural oil condition your hair.
Yeah, I do the same. I do every 3 days. So on the third day is usually ponytail because it's not looking the freshest. But on the third day in the evening, I wash it always. So yeah, totally. Wow,
Yeah.
so great. And so what if someone has hair that's falling out a lot? What would you suggest they do, or how can they fix that?
Okay. So when I find hair is falling out, it's usually the number one reason is hormones and diet. So losing a lot of weight, you can get hair loss. Hormones, age, different times. So the only way to eliminate hair loss for those scenarios is vitamins intake. It's not something that you can put on topical on the top of your hair or scalp. That's not going to change it. And then the third reason is stress. So and also another fourth reason is if you wear a hat too much or hair pieces too much. It needs to touch the sun. The sun needs to see your scalp, and it helps your scalp to produce hair.
Well, that's causing a problem for me because I definitely wear my hat every single day. I don't leave without it because of the melasma I was dealing with. So the brown, skin discoloration, I have to protect my skin from the sun. So hat it is. And then I'm wondering why my hair is falling out like crazy. That's probably why.
That could be it.
Yeah.
So the thing is, it needs just like vegetables, you need water and sun to grow. I mean, you don't need soil, but you need the sun and moisture and good healthy scalp to produce hair.
Right.
Keratin and grow it out.
Karen, thank you so much. I need to go and wash it off before my hair falls out for another reason.
Absolutely. But I'm going to tell you something. Your hair will not fall out. If you left this on for another hour, it would be okay. Really? It's not a progressive dye. It just stops working. Not that I want you to do that, but it's kind of nice to know.
See, this is something that is like, how we have sometimes beliefs that are not true. Someone told me a long time ago when I was young, probably my mom, when I was doing like all kinds of bleaching and stuff. She's like, don't leave it too long because your hair will like fall off. And ever since then, I have this belief, like if you leave it over 45 minutes and you don't wash it on minute 45, you're in trouble and you're losing your hair.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you clarified that because maybe there's someone out there thinking the same thing. So Karen, tell us real quick, where can we find you? Where can our ladies find you? Because I'm sure you have more questions, ladies, than I had. And where can they ask you that?
Well, you just go to the website, www.DellaRiccaHairColor.com, and you can find me, fill out a color questionnaire, and then either I or one of my 50 hair heroes that I have around the country will contact you. I try to find one in your area so that you could possibly meet them in person when things get back to normal. But I try to partner you with a real hairdresser in your area, and they do the consultation, and then they submit your formula, and then I customize it, build it, and then I ship it to you.
That's just
Isn't it cool?
Customer service is like mind-blowing to me. Thank you so much for being awesome. I'm so glad we became friends. And so if you ladies, if you're watching this in our group, Link Up with Lenka, Karen is one of us. She's our friend in the group. So just reach out directly, maybe message her. She's in the group and I'll tag her so you can just easily find her. So thank you for your time today. Thank you for clarifying some of the things even I had no clue about. And I'm glad I got to learn with you, and hopefully the ladies got a lot of value out of it, and they'll reach out if they need more information. Thank you.
You know, you are such a giving person, and I'm so thrilled to have met you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful Sunday and
Okay.
great summer. We'll see you in the group. All right.
Okay, take care.
Bye,
Bye.
Karen. Bye.
Bye.